All right, in order to see what I need to focus on for this unit, we're going to do a little bit of a pre-assessment. All right, guys, stop complaining. The assignment is on the board.
All right, what do we have here? A newspaper claims that since there is a strong positive correlation between the number of firefighters at a fire and the amount of damage the fire does, sending lots of firefighters just causes more damage. Calculate the correlation coefficient and justify this. Wait, what? This is ridiculous, absurd. She wants us to prove this trumped up claim? I mean, it doesn't even make sense. This must be a trick question. Well, it must be, but... Nah, Miss Kyle wouldn't ask a trick question, so... Maybe this is true. I wonder...
The sixth fire this week. House was burned to the ground before firefighters could arrive at all. Yeah, just like the others. Jeez, what do you make of this, Ramirez? I doubt this was coincidence. Do you have a hypothesis about what caused this? No idea. There are too many lurking variables to consider. I see. I don't like this setup, Lebowski. Don't like it at all. You know, it defeats the purpose of looking cool when you do that. Shut up.
It was another baffling case. But then, the police don't get involved for the easy ones. That's right. Name's John Ramirez. I'm a cop. Says so on my badge. I've been walking this beat for years, but the last thing I wanted was another case. I had planned to take the day off and spend time with a couple of buddies. One travels in a holster, the other in a bottle. I keep one loaded and the other one keeps me loaded. As usual, though, Stat City gave me a new case. Yeah, that's what everyone calls this place. Stat City. Because that's what happens when you come here. You just become a nameless statistic. That's what my job is, though. To make sure that nobody becomes a mere number. I've already let down 6 guys in houses. Questions poured down like the rain. I needed a clue and a drink. One of them I knew where to find.
You look like a man in need of answers. No, just booze. So piss off. Angry about the lack of clues from the fires? Now, no need to look like that. I don't need any information from you. Precisely why you will never solve this case. You look in all the wrong places.
What's that?
My, the firefighters were late as usual to the latest fire, weren't they? What of it? Well, doesn't it seem very odd? More and more firefighters rushed to each scene, yet the damage just became worse and worse. What are you getting at? Isn't it an odd correlation? You'd think it would go the other way around. Doesn't matter. The real culprit is... An arsonist, perhaps? Yes, it's what everyone has hypothesized. What everyone has 99% confidence in. But what about that remaining 1%? Statistics lie. You have all gone after the same claim while not realizing that there is a very significant sample to test. What is that? The fire department. What? It's a worldwide conspiracy. Firefighters everywhere have lulled us into a false belief that they combat fires. In reality, however, they are the very ones that cause them. Think about it. These chain attacks are the very beginning. They are starting their own revolution and can burn down anything without anyone even suspecting them. My God. They have the world in the palm of their hands. This is huge. The people need to know. I won't have any damned firefighters do anything on my watch. Glad I could help. In return, could you spare some change? Sure. You look like a man in need of answers.
Get away from me, you bum. You tried that on me an hour ago.
Dang it. What do you mean I can't test this claim?
Ramirez, you're our best cop, so I'll put this lightly.
Are you retarded?
I mean, do you choke on your own spit? That's a sign of retardation.
You listen to me.
No, you listen to me. You come barging in here, making me think that you found an alternative hypothesis as you usually do. But asking for a warrant to arrest firefighters? What's gotten into you?
You fool! Don't you realize what causes all the crime in this city? I have evidence that these people are behind it all.
What evidence? You given me nothing but the word of this weirdo you found.
I'll have you know he was probably FBI.
For God's sakes, Ramirez, go out and get a drink. You're not thinking clearly.
Figures the chief would never listen to me. He and I never really hit it off, although we occasionally hit each other. Our methods for getting things done were too different.
I'm on to you!
Aw, come on, Ramirez. You came here to cool off.
Here, you can help me look through these files. We might be able to find some evidence.
And look at the star rookie, sitting over his paperwork hoping to see some answers. Back in my day, if you wanted to figure something out, you'd just hit the streets and find someone who knew more than you and ask. Sometimes you'd have to ask pretty hard, but that was the best part. I just couldn't understand how looking through that stuff would solve a case.
Precisely why you will never solve this case. You look in all the wrong places.
Damn it. Fine. I'll play it their way this time. Hey, where are there more files like that?
Oh? Well, the archives down at City Hall, I suppose. But you need permission to get in.
Don't worry. I'll work something out.
Sir? I'm sorry. I can't let you in unless I see a pass.
No problem. I got one right here.
Oh, okay. Let me just make sure everything's in order.
God, I love that pass. It gets me into a lot of places. I probably won't be allowed back, but I'm only coming here this once. I just need to find enough evidence to convict those bastards. Slowly, the puzzle pieces started to come together. Plotting damage to number of firefighters sent did lead to an incriminating correlation, like the guy in the alley said. But there was more than that. Blueprints showed that all the fire departments were placed strategically around the city, making it perfect for a takeover. There was a mean number of 3 trucks and 6 firefighters in each station, making 3 6s, the sign of the devil. Finally, a frequency chart of days of fires created a bell curve centered around tomorrow. I even went as far as to conduct a proportion test and found that more than 90% of firefighters had committed a crime. I didn't care that about 99% of the city were felons. This was damning evidence. The fire departments were crooked. I just needed one more piece. And then a huge lead appeared. A note to all firefighters that some meeting was going on tomorrow. It all fit. The rain stopped. The questions were all answered. I'm trembling. I've never felt a rush like this before. But it wasn't because I had done it the right way. It was because it was time to do it my way. I wait till the next day, letting my rage build, getting me good and pissed off. I arrive at the fire station. No time to waste. The meeting could be starting. Locked. Huh. Only one thing to do then. I'll knock. With my foot. What in God's... Who are you? Hey. You the complaints desk?
Yeah?
Well, I have 2 complaints right here. No point in being subtle now. They must be in here. What? It's empty. You. I want answers. Where did they go?
Where'd who go? Ah!
I'm not asking for more questions. I want answers. And if I don't get some, you'll get more than just a broken arm.
They're all at Dante's place. It's just 2 blocks down the road. Room 319.
Thanks. I'm gonna pay them a visit while you take a nap. But when you wake up, I want you to tell all your friends about me.
What are you?
I'm Ramirez. I've been duped. Set up. While I've wasted time at the fire department, they've been having their meetings somewhere else. I've gotta make it in time. Who knows what they could be plotting right now. Room 319. This is the place. Odd. The door's unlocked. And the lights are out. Am I too late? Or too early?
Surprise! Happy birthday, Dante!
I fell for it. An ambush!
Hey, you're not Dante. Who are you?
You'll never take me alive!
What the fuck?
Hey, stop that! What?
better speak up and tell me what you guys are up to, or I'll give you a hard goodbye. Well, let's have it! Come on!
Alright, everybody freeze! This is the police! I just got word that there was a disturbance up here and... oh my god! Ramirez! What are you doing? I couldn't be in more pain. Ah! Stop! Are you insane? Ramirez!